Hello my loyal Dragonites and welcome to the Dragon Den. I'm King of Dragons 5000 and today I have another action figure review. Today I'll be taking a look at the Mattel WWE Ultimate Edition Ringside Collectible exclusive CM Punk. As we get the best in the world out of the box, I can already tell I really do like this figure. There are a few things to improve on, but for the most part this figure is actually really good. CM Punk is going to come with 3 different head sculpts. A soft goods entrance shirt, 2 pairs of hands, and the WWE title. As we have a closer look at CM Punk, he is wearing his ring gear from his epic showdown against John Cena. It is one of my favorite attires, and we have seen it before in a previous Elite figure. As we take a look at the head sculpt, this is probably the best head sculpt from CM Punk, especially for the era. He has that really cocky smirk which looks impressive, and I like the fact that he included his lip piercing. CM Punk's beard is slightly trim, as you can see it's lighter than the rest of his hair. And they did a really good job sculpting his slicked back hairstyle. As we take a look at his torso, I think this is an okay torso for CM Punk, but I do feel it is slightly too big. His abdomen piece does feel fine, but it's his upper torso that I'm having a little bit of an issue with. They did a really good job painting his chest tattoo, and it does look good even going onto the butterfly joint. And of course he is going to have straight edge tattooed across his stomach. And on his left shoulder he is going to have some more tattoos. As we take a look at his arms, it's the standard arms that we've seen with CM Punk. The tattoos are still very impressive, but we're still missing the Pepsi and Cobra tattoo on his shoulders. And on his right elbow you can see he is wearing his white elbow pad. Of course CM Punk is going to have white wrist tape, which does look good, and we still have the X's on the back of his hands. And of course he is going to have his drug-free tattoo across his knuckles. CM Punk's ring gear is going to be modeled after the Chicago flag. It does look good, however it is a little bit sloppy on mine. As you can see, some of the paint is overlaying and we do have this splotch on the left side. The stripes on the side still look really good, as we have that white, blue, and red. And of course the Chicago motif will continue on the back of his trunks. As we get to his legs, Mattel opted to change the formula and actually gave CM Punk thicker legs. Although they are noticeably thicker than the Elite figure legs, it does a good job filling out his body. And Mattel actually decided to give CM Punk the short black knee pads. But they did mold his lower calf in flesh-colored plastic rather than painting it black. As we have a look at his kick pad, Mattel opted to use a different sculpt as he doesn't have the tri-wing mold here. The paint job on the kick pads is acceptable, although it is splotchy in some areas and kind of inconsistent. Overall, Mattel has still done a good job here on CM Punk, and even though the paint is a little bit sloppy, the paint job is still acceptable for the figure. Unless you're picking at it with a fine-tooth comb like I am, you're really not going to notice all the minor imperfections. With the paint and details out of the way, let's compare CM Punk to our usual suspects. As he is from Mattel's WWE line, CM Punk is going to scale nicely with domestic toy lines. And of course he is going to be slightly too tall to be in true 1/12 scale. CM Punk is going to have a ball joint in the head, a butterfly joint in the shoulders, arms hinge out to the side and do a full 360, swivel in the bicep and double hinged elbows, a standard hinge and swivel at the wrists. CM Punk will have a ball joint in the upper torso and a swivel in the waist. Ball hinge hips will kick forward, go back, out to the side, and have a thigh swivel. He will have a double bend in the knee, a swivel in the boot, a hinge in the ankle, forward facing pin for rocker ankle, and a toe hinge. Being one of my favorite figures, it was no surprise that I was eventually going to pick up the Ultimate Edition version of CM Punk. I am happy that Mattel opted to go with his Money in the Bank attire, as the Chicago flag is one of my favorite gears for CM Punk. Although I really like the aesthetics of this figure, I kind of feel like he is lacking in the accessory department. We only get 2 sets of hands for CM Punk, which is kind of odd because he doesn't come with a pair of fists. And unfortunately, 2 of the head sculpts are very scene specific, so you really can't use them unless you're replicating those moments. And although the figure does look proportionate, it doesn't feel like it's CM Punk's actual body frame, as I feel like it's a little bit too big for CM Punk. It might feel like I'm nitpicking this figure to death, but seeing as how it's one of my favorite gears, of course I was going to be a little more critical with the way this figure came out. Some minor tweaks here and there would have made this figure even better, but as it stands, it's still a really good CM Punk. At the time I'm making this video, Ringside Collectible just got a new shipment of CM Punk, so if you need to pick him up, check him out at ringsidecollectibles.com. Now he is at a little bit of an upcharge, as they are charging $40 for him, but I managed to snag him at a deal at $30. If you can wait for a sale, or you're just a huge fan of CM Punk, definitely track him down and add him to your collection. And thank you for watching another video here on the Dragon Den, but before you go, don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and check out the rest of my WWE Ultimate Edition figures. If you're in a position to help out the Dragon Den, check out my Patreon, where I have some exclusive content and early access videos. Check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, videos, recent pickups, latest prints, and as always, ring that bell so you never miss another video. And until next time, my loyal Dragonites coming from the Dragon Den, I'm King of Dragons 5000, reminding you to redesign, rebuild, and reclaim. I'll see you next time.